So I am getting dressed and ready in my new t-shirt. Look at this. There's even things on the back. I'll show you that later. But I am gonna go with my two friends, Emil and Kalle, to Malmö Game Week. This is a weekend, really, of just gaming down in Malmö, in the southern parts of Sweden. And I don't really know what to expect. There will be a tournament, there will be board games, there will be card games. So we're gonna go down there and check out what this is about. And we're gonna bring you with us. So if I have understood Malmö Game Week, which I probably haven't really done yet, it is one section where it's like video games and there's another section where it's unplugged video games. And I think this is like a happening that goes on all over Malmö, but the unplugged version is in Malmö Mässan. And that's where we're going, because I wouldn't want to do like video game content on a board game channel. That would just be really weird, right? Look, there is Emil walking, being all cool. Wow, look at that man. And now we have Kalle in the car as well. How are you doing, Kalle?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Are you ready for some board gaming excitement?
Oh, always.
Yeah,
always.
Let's check this out. We made it, people. We're here at the Malmö Game Week, and this is the map where everything is gonna happen and everything is going on. It's gonna be quite cool to check this out and see what's under. We have, what do we have here? We have stores, pixel arcade, learn to play. There's a bunch of things. What do you want to watch, guys? What do you want to start? Ooh, board games.
They can do a few different things. One, if you place a development tile so it creates the shape of one of these camps,
Yeah.
the camp starts on the map.
Okay.
And they also have these strength trackers to show you what their price is. So now the goblins are no longer a lost faction. They come up here because they're on the map, and they don't have any of their terrains developed. Each goblin has, or each faction card has two different terrain types that they care about. So, for example, if you replace forest.
We're here with, what's your name?
Jason Lentz.
Jason Lentz. And you're the creator of this?
Yes, I am the designer of this. I haven't done all the artwork. The publisher has brought in some fantastic artists. The publisher is Thunderworks Games.
Yeah, okay.
And known for other games like Cartographers, and Lockup, and Role Player Adventures, and Role Player.
So what is this game similar to?
This game is actually similar to a game from the late 1960s called Acquire. It's an investment game. But in my game, instead of investing in different stocks and hotel chains, you're investing in these different fantasy factions of like goblins, orcs, rat folk, and yeah. So
you gotta have rat folk, right?
Absolutely, yes.
So what would you use these units for?
Sure, yeah. So these cards, each of these cards has an ability that will, and it's the same for all the rat folk are the same, all the goblins are the same, but as they grow in strength, their abilities also, I mean, they become more powerful, and they also grow in value.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. So how many players is this for?
It goes from 1 to 5 players.
1 to 5 players.
Yep.
I love a good solo game. Is this a good solo game?
I am very proud of the solo game.
You are? Yeah.
Yes.
How does it work? Do you play against like an IE or?
Yeah, I've got a solo card here where there's going to be these cards. You'll start out with the tucking out 3 of them underneath here, and this will tell you one of 3 things that it's going to do. It's going to be placing a development tile either on one of these camps. I've got a variety of these cards here that will line up with each of the camps, because I've got different factions that you can play with different games. So that helps you figure out where to put the development tile. And then there's going to be another card that you draw and stick under here, and this is what it does in the second half of this turn. So there's 2 parts to every turn as you're doing the place the development tile, and then you're either doing a buy action or a sell action. If they can't afford to do the buy action, they do the sell action. And then when it's done, this gets discarded and this goes up here. And what this does is it allows it to kind of plan a turn in advance. Because how it works is what you want to be doing is you want to expand the camps that you are buying. But you have to expand first and then buy later. So this will be doing the buy on the previous turn. The next turn, it's going to expand the camp that it bought.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's this kind of method allows it to, one, you can predict what the AI is going to do, but not perfectly.
Okay.
And two, the AI can plan one turn in advance. And, yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. But this is, I'm guessing this is a player versus player game.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
It's
it's a
not
competitive
cooperative.
game.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And when will this be done?
The Kickstarter is going to be launching in September.
September. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So where can they find this?
You can sign up for the Thunderworks Games mailing list. I don't have that mailing list. I need to memorize that mailing list right now. Yeah, I'll send you the
I can
link.
write it down in the description.
Yes,
It's okay.
Down below. Maybe.
Yeah, you can find it down below. So that was Dawn of Ulos for you.
Yeah, Dawn of Ulos.
Okay, so we're in the tournament area now of Magic the Gathering. We're all sitting down here to try to win this big tournament. The winner here will get 50,000 euros. I wanted to be a part, but I just suck at Magic because I never played it, so it would be kind of stupid to be a part of it. But some of these cards on these tables out here are actually worth just as much as my house. I mean, it's just crazy. I'm sitting here with a master painter, Victor here. He's just gonna tell us a little bit about his thoughts when he paints these cool little miniatures. So how did you start with this?
Started basically when I was very young. My father is an old timer in the role playing and miniature gaming community, so he brought me into it when I was about 7. So
Damn, that's many years. But
Yeah.
did you paint miniatures when you were 7? Can you do that?
I started painting when I was about 7. I got
Really?
the first starter set for a game, and we started from there. So he helped me, of course, but I have been painting since. So
So if anybody out there is watching that want to get into miniature painting, what is the key things that they should think about?
the key thing, the first thing, the hardest part about miniature painting is to consider yourself done with a miniature. You can paint one miniature forever, but I would say good enough is good enough in the beginning, and start off with something. It's supposed to look nice on the tabletop at this roughly this distance. If you pick something up and hold it close to your face, you're never going to be happy in the beginning, and it's just keep doing it.
So what is the beginner things that you need to have? I mean, a pencil, of course, but
Yeah,
paint,
brushes, paints. I would say try out some different methods. Test which kind of paints you prefer using, and the most important thing is start from the inside. So if you have tiny gaps in the armor, start with those because you can repaint the top parts later.
That's good. What is the hardest part of painting miniatures?
I would say ice is pretty boss, but I would say the hardest part is just getting started. It's
Yeah.
having a full unit of unpainted minis, just the first step. Because when you're starting, it's much easier to finish than to start a new project.
Okay, lastly, tell the viewers why you paint.
I paint because I think it's an amazing part of this hobby. I think it's a huge part of why I do these kinds of games. I enjoy both the building, the rules, the painting, the playing, so it's a huge part of why I do. And it's much nicer to deploy a fully painted army.
And let's just admit it, this looks a lot better than this.
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
What are you thinking on, Emil?
Buying stuff.
What do you want to buy?
They have Tannhauser.
Tannhauser.
Yeah, it's out of print game.
Okay.
And it seems awesome.
It seems awesome.
They have StarCraft, the board game.
Really?
Oh my god, yeah.
It's down here, right?
Yeah. It's awesome.
Look at it. And tell me why you should not buy it.
Well, you should not buy it.
Why should you not buy it?
It's expensive.
There's no reason, right?
That's true. But the kids need new shoes. So
I hate when that happens.
yeah.
What are we gonna do, guys?
We're gonna play a board game.
What game are we gonna play?
The Imperium.
Dune Imperium. So we just played Dune. That was a lot of fun. I really like Dune. I actually finished second. Emil finished first. That bastard.
Depending who's performing a ritual, you can.
Whoa!
I think the
Look at
battery
that.
is like going haywire.
Diabolic.
Yeah.
Huh?
Let the first in.
So in here we have Vampire, the final struggle. This is a card game. I'm actually going to get a copy of them now and create a video for you on how to play on these. They're in a tournament right now, so I don't want to disturb them too much though. Just gonna see what happens. So, just got a copy here of Vampire. That's cool. I'm going to make a movie. I'm going to make a video of this. Not a movie.
Full-length movie about the board game.
So are we done here?
Yeah, it seems like we've seen everything. But
seen-
you can show all the...
Show all the people over here. That's where the magic happens.
Literally.
So that was it. That was Malmö Game Week Unplugged. What did you think of it, Amy?
It was awesome.
Awesome, right? That was really cool.
Never
Yeah.
seen so many nerds in one place.
Never seen so many nerds in one. But it was fun. We met, we played games, and we saw people.
So awesome stuff.
Yeah, it was cool.
I bought a...
What did you buy?
I bought a
Look at that, a little magnet.
little magnet.
Memory
You need to buy
for life.
something. Memory for life. Yeah, you're carrying with you every time.